time to pick up my new daily driver. For the people that don't know me, I've been trading for the last 7 years. I started trading when I was in high school, and before the comments even start, no, I did not come from a rich family. It's actually quite the opposite. I lived in government housing for the majority of my life, with my dad being the sole income earner as a new immigrant to the country with absolutely no education and a minimum wage job. And back then, one thing he would always say is, though we can't afford too much right now, his struggles would pay off in the future within his kids. Now, I've always been very, very passionate about cars, so I'm making this video to my previous self who used to dream of days like today. I used to dream of owning my first supercar before the age of 25, and somehow I've managed to buy 2 supercars before the age of 25, and I'm truly, truly blessed for that. But I hope you use this video as motivation. It's not the car that brings the enjoyment. That's a mistake I made in the beginning. It's the memories you share with other people that bring the enjoyment. My parents worked 16 hours a day, every single day, to ensure that I had a good life. And today, when I see how proud they are that their hard work back then paid off for me today, that's what brings me the most happiness. So with that being said, let's go over to my parents' house and pick up my new car. All right, guys, so we just pulled up to my parents' house. He said the delivery's in about 10 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes since then, but we're gonna keep you updated. Once the delivery comes, we'll pick up the camera again. Yeah, no, that was a tight turn earlier.
It's just that Ranger was parked on the corner. So
yeah.
And I didn't realize there was a cord here on the map. I didn't look, but I don't want to get stuck. But
Initial thoughts?
That's nice. You know, this is the first time I actually bought it with 4 pictures. I only got 4 pictures of the car, and I bought it within like 8 hours. So I mean, you know, it is what it is, but it's a nice car. It's a nice car. Well, I like that sound.
Initial thoughts?
Nice. TV's in there.
TV.
I think we gotta change the exhaust, but other than that, it's pretty nice. All right, is everything good? All right, appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Just heads up, those bolts on the back plate are loaded.
Yeah, you said, yeah. All right, appreciate that, bro.
No, this red is actually crazy.
Wait, rev it. Hit the gas, hit it. Do you like it?
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
Do you like it?
Yes.
This shit is actually crazy. I like the red, honestly, though. All red is insane. Red on red? All red on red?
In person?
Insane. Okay, so this is gonna be the first drive. We gotta put it into Corsa mode for the first time I'm gonna drive this car. Put it into drive. Gotta leave the neighborhood very, very quiet though. Don't wanna, make my parents, neighbors mad. Now, the main thing I wanna say in this video is I hope you guys are taking this as motivation to actually push toward your goals. With me, I still live in a small town in Canada. I'm still in my 20s, and the fact that I was even able to afford this car at the age I'm at, like, it's truly a blessing, and the only reason I'm able to do that is through trading. Now, your trading income should not be the one purchasing this vehicle or, anything nice that you don't technically need. That's the main thing I always say. What you want to do to even get into a car like this or anything of this sort is first, all the trading income you make, you have to invest it into things that are paying you either in dividends, real estate, or anything passively. Your passive income is the reason you should be able to get this car, not your active income. You never want to buy a liability off of your active income. So for example, to buy this car, I did buy this car cash. However, if I had to buy this with a monthly payment or anything like that, the way I would do it is, let's say this car was $450,000. I would put that $450,000 into real estate, for example, and that $450,000 should make me around $2,000 to $3,000 per month, depending on obviously location, how big the house is, if you got a mortgage or not. There's a lot of different factors. However, based off of that income is how you should be able to buy this car. That income or that asset should pay for this liability. What I usually see is traders come into the market, they start making their first 100K. I did this, I literally did this, so learn from my mistake. When I first started making money, like my first $100,000 month, I went and bought my Huracan. I financed it, terrible decision. And the main thing is, do not be like me. Don't stress yourself out, because if you have bills and a lot of bills to pay with only your trading income, it's going to reflect on your trading and you're actually going to trade worse. So all the trading income you make, you want to invest that into something that can pay you passively per month. Right now, just passively with all the money I have, I make anywhere from 13 to 15%. And I know the average is like 10%, but if you actually invest your money right, even the passive income can still make you a decent amount of money. Like 15% a year passively on all the active income I've invested can be a lot of money in the long run. So if you are young, or if you're just starting to see success with trading or e-commerce or any business that you're in, make sure you're not spending that money. Invest all that money and then let the passive income from that money buy something like this. All right, guys, so we just drove the car and it's, honestly, this isn't too bad on gas. However, we already need to get gas just because it did not come with enough gas. It was at like 50. We'll see how much this costs. I'm gonna guess it's gonna take like 120. 140 maybe? Like 135, fellas.
For the big V8.
I think it has the same horsepower, but it just weighs more than the Huracan. But I think honestly for me, like the Huracan's obviously fun, but it's like a smaller car obviously. This one is just so much more like, I could see, because you can make it super stealthy with the Strata mode, but then you can actually put it in and have fun on Corsa mode. That's why I think this makes like the perfect daily driver, because once again, you can have the fun of like a Lamborghini in Corsa mode, but then when you want to go to like the gym or something, you just put it into Strata mode and kind of go, not unrecognizable, but it's still got the Audi base at the end of the day. So I think that's why this makes for a good daily driver. All right, guys, so this is a car. It's a Lamborghini Urus. Now we got the red on red, so red exterior and then also interior fully red, including the steering wheel fully red as well. Back here we got the TVs as well. I still have to put that license plate on. I think I'm gonna get custom license plates as well. And at the end of the day, what I want you guys to understand as well is if you really put your mind to something, you will achieve it. Genuinely, I really do believe that. 7 years ago, you guys have heard the story already, right? But 7 years ago, government housing to this at 22, I didn't buy just one. I've had 2 Lamborghinis already. And that sounds like the cliche type of guru, but genuinely, like, it's actually crazy how much your life can change if you literally put in the work. It doesn't have to be trading, but whatever you're doing, I hope you succeed. I hope this motivates you to achieve your goals as well. Also, for the people asking why I got this car and not another sports car or something like that, is because when I got the Huracan, I could not drive it in the winter. You cannot drive a Huracan in the winter in Canada. It's because it's snowing all day, every single day in the winter. And therefore with this SUV, I can actually drive it in the winter as well. We got the winter tires as well, so we can actually drive it in the winter and use the car and not have it stored in the garage the whole winter as well. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. If you have any suggestions on what I should do with the car, make sure to put it in the comments down below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video.